I'm honored to moderate this fifth launch, and joining me to co-host, our guest host is Amanda Beal, who is the program coordinator for the Capital Readiness Program, with the Capital Regional Minority Suppliers Development Council. Just a little background about her so that you'll know who she is. Amanda advocates for entrepreneurship and works to bridge the access to capital gap for small business owners. And she has a background in banking, management, and she is passionate about the work that she does. So I'm delighted that she is going to co-host with me. Later on, you will hear from her as we introduce the new Cohort 5 businesses. With that said, I want to just give you a little background about the ELEVATE program before I go into just walking you through or giving you an overview of the program this evening. For those who are new to the coalition, new to the partnership with George Washington University School of Business, the ELEVATE program, as it states on the slide, is best-in-class training program, I think, for small businesses here in DC and the surrounding metropolitan area. This program, while it focuses on DC-based businesses, many of the businesses that have participated might be located in Maryland or Virginia, but they do business here in the district. This program is focused on helping businesses acquire new skills and allow them to be more effectively and efficiently manage their business, their products and their services, as well as increase revenue and employment. ELEVATE is the only executive education program in DC that is backed by a university partner. This 3-month curriculum for this program, it kicks off this Saturday, which we're excited about, and it was developed by George Washington School of Business and the Center for Entrepreneurial Excellence, which is led by GW's School of Business faculty members, who you'll meet tonight. The curriculum, and you can learn more about the program on our website. The curriculum is tailored to enhance and cultivate new skills that will enable small businesses to compete in the private institutions, government procurement, and the government procurement sectors. Small businesses completing ELEVATE will leave the program with a newfound clarity, dynamism that will catapult their business to the next level. Having done this program for 4 cohorts, we have witnessed many of our businesses that have graduated and completed this program actually do that in profound ways. And so this program and this partnership would not be successful, and we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the support that we've received since the inception of this program from Truist. Truist has been provided the seed funding for this project, and they have been with us along the entire journey. They're not here this evening due to a scheduling conflict, but they want to send their well regards to the new cohort. In addition, we have a new sponsor for this particular cohort, Cohort 5, which you'll hear from today, and it's through the Capital Readiness Program. And we are also partnering with WAKIF through an initiative through the Greater Washington Community Foundation, which you'll hear maybe a snippet about later today during the program. But that is our partnership with WAKIF, which is the Washington Area Community Investment Fund. So I'd like to introduce Steve Glaudet, the president and CEO of the coalition, but he's not here tonight. But he does send his regards. He was really upset that he was not able to join us tonight because he is the head of the organization. Wanted to give him his kudos and acknowledgement. He had a conflict. For some of you who have been paying attention, we have extended the deadline for this program when we reopened the applications. And I think he was questioning whether we were really going to have a cohort this year. And I'm surprised that he was questioning because the coalition, we go to the bat to support the programs that we know that matter. So, but with that said, he wanted me to relay to all of you that he feels as though this is an important cohort, in particular because of the issues that this cohort will be focusing on or tackling or addressing as part of its curriculum through, as we talk about the green economy, sustainability, and how urgent it is, but also it is a burgeoning area that we know our businesses need to be aligned with, they need to be engaged, and we want to make sure as an organization and also with our partners that we're creating as many opportunities for our businesses in the district to take advantage of what will be coming, what is currently evolving and what will continue to evolve over the course of the next decade and beyond, because this is an area that will continue to grow. So with that said, he gives his warm regards to all of you joining us tonight. So with that said, before I introduce our partner from the very inception of this program, Vanessa Perry, I want to just also share with you that we are going to hear from a guest speaker or a guest who is also the co-sponsor for this program. We're going to hear from Sonia Bigelow Smith, who who had an opportunity and said, you know what, this is a good match and this is a great program. And we connected over the summer of last year. And so the rest is history. We've gotten to this point through this partnership. So you will hear from her. She will be speaking to you, and she's the director of the Capital Readiness Program. You will also hear from Kimberly Gale, who is with WAKIF, and she is the head of she's the chief program officer at the Washington Area Community Foundation. And she will also give some welcoming or remarks as part of tonight's program. And then we will introduce you to the new cohort. And then after that, we will induct them into the ELEVATE program officially. We will commence the program, and they will also have their separate convening after we introduce them and after tonight's program ends. So with that said, before I hand over the mic to Vanessa Perry, I just want to say to the cohort that since we've been involved in this program from the very inception, it has grown by leaps and bounds. We are so proud of the businesses that have completed this program, that have stayed connected to the ELEVATE family and to the GW as well as the coalition. And you too will have the opportunity to also benefit from these relationships. I also want to kind of lift up two other university partners that are part of the team. Ayman Tarabishi, Kathy Corman Fry, who's just recently joined the team and will be one of the instructors for this new cohort, Cohort 5. And you will have an opportunity to meet her tonight, later on in tonight's program. Other acknowledgements I want to give and shout outs. I mentioned Truist, but I specifically want to mention Jimmy Jones, who's the Vice President of Community Development at Truist. I already mentioned Sonia Bigelow Smith, who you will hear from, but I also want to recognize those who are part of the small business ecosystem. It is without this community, this family of stakeholder or practitioners that are doing this work that help to make this program also possible, because they are working in the trenches with small businesses. And many of the organizations that we've partnered with over the course of since I've been here at the coalition have been dutiful in terms of identifying businesses that they feel would be ideal for a program like ELEVATE. And so I want to thank them, our referral partners. I also want to acknowledge tonight, I know that they are here. You may not see them, but I'm hoping that they will put some love in the chat. They will send some messages to the new cohort. And those are the ELEVATE cohorts 1, 2, 3, and 4 who are joining us tonight. And then lastly, but not least, before I turn it over to Vanessa Perry, I also want to acknowledge the coalition team. All of this is seems effortless because of the team of folks that I work with that are so hardworking. And I want to just pay homage to them and thank them for their support. And now with that said, I am going to pass the mic to Vanessa Perry. Many of you may have seen and heard her before if you've attended any other prior events connected to ELEVATE, or if you have been invited to any of the events that have taken place at George Washington University School of Business. Dr. Vanessa Perry, she is the interim dean at the George Washington University School of Business. She has over the last 25 years of research, public policy experience. She has published extensively on consumer and housing and financial markets. In addition to that, she has served as a senior advisor for the Secretary of the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. And she's an expert in U.S. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and the senior economist at Freddie Mac. Dr. Perry, Professor Perry, has a BA in philosophy from the American University, an MBA from Washington University at St. Louis, but she also has a PhD from the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. She is I can't say enough about our partnership, our friendship, and our connection. She is a delight to work with, and her team is a delight to work with. And I want to welcome her and hand the mic over to her so that she can give some remarks tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I hope everybody can hear me okay. Thank you so much, Yvette. This has been quite a journey over the past, actually 6 years. We've been working together, and I am truly, truly grateful for the friendship that we've shared and that I've shared with Steve Laude as well. I want to say first, good evening, everyone, and thank you all for being here. I'd like to acknowledge the many partners and stakeholders who've had a role in making ELEVATE what it's become today, a platform for local small businesses to learn and to accelerate their growth. We are grateful to have this partnership with the coalition, now in its 6th year, as I mentioned. And this all happened because a friend of a friend, a guy named Steve Glaude, came wandering into my office one day. The conversation started about a different topic, and the next thing you know, the conversation ended with the formulation of the ELEVATE program and a commitment to make this happen. The concept was simple and elegant: executive education for small and local businesses that have a proven track record and exceptional potential. So congratulations to all of you who've been selected. There are many who would have liked to be here, but weren't quite ready to take advantage of this opportunity. We hope that our ELEVATE businesses, once they complete the program, expand our network of ELEVATE graduates. And as you will hear in this program, your network of potential partner businesses can become one of your most valuable assets. The leadership of Steve Glaudet, and with the dedication and vision that he has brought to the program, along with Yvette Banfield and my own School of Business colleague, Professor Ayman Terbishi, as well as Sky Blanks, who started out as our student worker, but is now a senior project manager and off in his own career. But all of these parties have played a huge role in making ELEVATE a singular program in Washington, D.C. This year, we are delighted to welcome to ELEVATE the GW Center for Entrepreneurial Excellence and its dynamic leader, Kathy Corman Fry, another good friend of mine, an award-winning entrepreneur, community leader, educator, and curriculum developer. You are truly in for a treat. I would also like to recognize our School of Business partner and ELEVATE sponsor, the International Council for Small Business, for which Dr. Terbishi serves as president and CEO. I'd also like to acknowledge Dr. Winslow Sargent. I don't know if he's here this evening, but he is immediate past chair of the International Council for Small Business, and want to thank him and Ayman for their continuing support of ELEVATE since its inception. ICSB is the oldest and largest international organization dedicated to small business best practices, and it has members in 135 countries. So we are extremely grateful for ICSB's involvement and for giving us access to its intellectual and financial capital. I'd like to thank Truist, the Capital Readiness Program, and the Washington Area Community Investment Fund for their ongoing support of the ELEVATE program. And now I'm just going to turn to our businesses, our new ELEVATE cohort. Each of you should be very proud of what you've already accomplished in reaching this point in your entrepreneurial journey. Over the next 3 months, you will dive into the core principles and areas of knowledge foundational to entrepreneurship and business. You'll explore topics such as how to critique and evaluate growth opportunities for your business, and how to develop and hone your management and organizational strategies. You'll have the opportunity to deepen your understanding of how the various parts of your business work together and complement each other. And then adding to the curriculum, there's so much you'll be able to gain from this experience as you work with other members of your cohort and become part of the ELEVATE network as GW School of Business alumni. I've watched many successful entrepreneurs over the past few years flourish after this experience. I certainly look forward to observing you as you embark on this journey, and as you complete this journey, I look forward to seeing you at the ELEVATE graduation. But for now, congratulations and welcome to ELEVATE. Back to you, Yvette.
Thank you, Vanessa. And so now I'd like to turn it over to our ELEVATE partners, both Sonia Bigelow-Smith and Kimberly Gale. I'm going to first introduce Sonia. Sonia is, again, the director of the Capital Readiness Program at the Capital Regional Minority Supplier Development Council. She serves as the director, but she is also responsible for improving access to capital, fostering access to networks, and accelerating exposure to emerging market industries for socially and economically disadvantaged individuals across the region. Sonia has over three decades of experience in sales, marketing, operations, and business development. She previously served as a senior executive for the national sales for the Coca-Cola Company, managing a portfolio of approximately 10 million in annual sales volume for one of Coca-Cola's top 5 customers. It's a delight to have met her a couple of years ago. We continue to talk and we continue to try to figure out ways that we could find that we can work together. Sometimes you meet someone, you never know if your path is going to connect again, or if you're in the same industry, if you're going to sync up at the right time for the right reason. And so we are really delighted to have her a part of now the inner circle of the ELEVATE family. So Sonia, want to introduce you to our community and for you to share your thoughts and your message to this new cohort.
Great. Thank you so much, Yvette. And thank you for having us this evening to join the launch and the kickoff of this program. Such a warm introduction. And you were exactly right when you shared that we found a match over a year ago. So it was in the summer that we witnessed this program and attended the graduation and decided to fund and partner with CNHD HED, which is currently the coalition. And we're so happy that we're partnering with you all on this next cohort. Everyone, again, my name is Sonia Bigelow-Smith. I'm the director of the Capital Readiness Program. We are so very excited about this executive education program that will foster the integration of sustainable practices and environmental innovation. My teammate Amanda Beal was recognized earlier, and I'm always excited about advancing our mission each day with her. The Capital Readiness Program, for those of you who may not know, is operated by the Capital Region Minority Supplier Development Council. CRMSDC is a 53-year-old organization. It was designed 53 years ago to advocate for, certify, connect, and develop the success of business owners like you. Specifically, CRMSDC, about 18 months ago, was awarded as one of 43 centers across the country to deliver on a 4-year mission. And what we do every day is we offer capacity building by partnering with institutions like the coalition. We offer access to capital through our ecosystem of lenders. We offer access to networks. Our national network for the Capital Region Minority Supplier Development Council represents over 17,000 certified business owners and over 1,700 corporate members, and we're represented in 6 countries. And so we leverage that network for our business owners every single year by connecting them and creating opportunities for them to team and to collaborate. And we are also, or rather have also added to our mission, exposure to emerging markets. And so we're looking at all of these new innovations, and that's why this program was so ideal for us, and all of the new innovations that are coming forth that we want to ensure that we partner with. So lastly, I just want to say to each of you, congratulations on your selection. We look forward to staying connected. Connect with us on LinkedIn to learn about all of the activities that we have going on across the year. And we look forward to serving you because we know to drive the economic communities and the regions and the communities where we live, that having vibrant businesses that are creating jobs is critical to our collective success. So thank you, Yvette, again for having me. And I look forward to continuing to learning more about all the things that Dr. Terabishi and all of the great programming and education that's to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. And now I'd like to turn it over to Kimberly. So Kimberly, she has extensive experience working with small businesses. She's a wealth of knowledge. And she works at an organization that we are have a close partnership with. So I am delighted to introduce Kimberly Gale, who provides leadership and management oversight over WAKIF's small business and entrepreneurship advisory services and technical assistance initiatives. And they have many. I thought we were busy. And so before coming to WAKIF, she was the regional director for the Minority Business Assistance Center, led by the state of Ohio's Minority Business Development Division and hosted by the Columbus Urban League. And so the Columbus Minority Business Assistance Center served the needs of Ohio's small minority and socially economically disadvantaged businesses in 18 counties. She is a certified business advisor with extensive experience driving business growth in startups, turnaround, and well-established cultures. She is also a business strategist who brings ideas from conception through completion as she designs cost-conscious solutions and initiates successful programs for both for-profit and nonprofit organizations. And so I attended their event with the launch of their Women's Economic Development Center. And the WAKIF is doing phenomenal things to reach and to tap into the needs and fill the gap that's needed here in the district to make sure, and the region as well, to make sure that small businesses have the knowledge, the expertise to also to grow their business, and offering a menu of products and services as well. And so if you're not familiar with the organization, I encourage all of you to definitely check them out. Make sure you're on their email list, as well as the Capital Regional Minority Suppliers Regional Suppliers Development Council. So with that said, I want to turn it over to Kimberly to introduce, to share some remarks to the new cohort.
Thank you, Yvette. It's been a long day and it's after 6 o'clock. I just feel like I should be the cheerleader today because everyone's so, hard. Can we just clap for the new cohort? Just give it a handshake or something. You made it. You got through the process. That's gonna lead me on for the next few hours of this journey. So she called me and she said, look, this is supposed to be celebratory and then congratulated of the new cohort. And I wanted to bring that to you. As she noted, I represent WAKIF, which is the Washington Area Community Investment Fund. Better known as WAKIF, not WISIF, and all those other things that we've been called over the 38 plus years. But we are an organization that have been investing in under-invested communities for over, like I said, 38 years. Now, our main focus is around the capital access. So we do primarily 3 things that we really want to hit home in the community, and that's knowledge capital, social capital, and financial capital. We are a community development financial institution, better known as a CDFI. So we do have a loan fund for communities in DC and surrounding areas, Prince George's County, Montgomery County, and Northern Virginia. We have expanded, and we have a slew of, like she says, signature programs, including the one we just recently launched the Office of Women Initiatives, and so many others that involves workshops and group training. We could not think of a better organization to partner with the coalition when it comes to the green economy and giving this as a fair shot to entrepreneurs in this space, because we know that it's being underrepresented right now. We know that there are a slew of resources, and we want to collectively get with an organization that we know that could spread the word about the resources that were there, but also educate in a way that can provide and lead to prosperous opportunities. And so the coalition is like the family that, you know, like your cousin that, you know, your favorite cousin, not just any cousin, but like your favorite cousin. We always lean to them for the advocacy work. They advocate for our support. And we also wanted to collaborate them to ensure that we have the right, you know, resources in place. And look, if you got through the application process with Yvette, I already know that you are the best and the cream of the crop, okay? Because she is not an easy person. She makes sure that she has the best. And I see everybody laughing or smiling on my page, so they know I can vouch for that. And so congratulations again. Our project together is called Sustainable DC. It is really about cultivating entrepreneurs in the green economy. We provide so many areas to support that, and you are one of them, but capital access for sure. We have loan funds for that. We have help you with green certification and procurement opportunities, and also workshops and advisory services. There's so many pieces to this project in the next 2 more years that we have it. And we'll be back, I'm sure, during your 3-month process to get more in depth and details of loan products and advisory services that can gear specifically for your industry. And we're looking forward to working with you and making sure that you have the resources you need. As a family, we're going to make sure that if there's anything outside of this cohort that you know that you are more than welcome to come to Wake Up for additional support. And so I'm going to shut up and I'm going to say congratulations again. And thank you, Yvette, and Stephen is absent, for allowing us to partner with you on this collaborative effort. And again, congratulations. I hope your learning and your extensive learning is just well worth the knowledge. A lot of entrepreneurs, I have worked with so many, maybe 5,000 plus over time. And I can tell you the ones who invest in their education are the ones who stay beyond that 5-year rule of failing. They stay in for the fight, that those who invest in themselves. And so congratulations one more time, and I'll hand it back to you, Yvette.
Wait,
And thanks for
before you hand it back, can you say that one more time about the education piece? Because I think that is, you cannot say that enough.
Yeah, just we know there's a high failure rate, you know, that a lot of entrepreneurs don't even make it to the 2-year mark, to the 5-year mark. And so those who invest in their educations are the ones that will last the longest. And I know entrepreneurs are busy, they're busy doing the work, but the investment that you have in yourself ultimately will lead to long-term success, because you'll always be learning and learning something new. But more importantly, programs like this, you're connected to resources that you didn't know that was available to you. And so I've seen that time and time again. They're like, what is a CDF5? I've never heard of it. And we're like, oh, remember you got turned down at the bank? Yeah, we have another option for you. You do? Oh, absolutely. So there are, you know, when you connect it and you invest in your education and you start getting with resources, you start to get to know the ecosystem in general. And then the ecosystem allows you to grow your business more and more and more. So happy to talk further about it and have myself available for any additional, you know, questions. But love the fact that we have partnered with the coalition, because we're about this life. We want to make sure our entrepreneurs get the resources that they need.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kimberly.
You are welcome.
And so I am not that tough. Okay. I just have to say. I have a soft heart for businesses, especially when I see businesses with passion and drive. You know.
Sorry, I have to laugh on that. I'm sorry. I have to laugh on that one,
see,
Yvette.
I mean,
Okay.
really. Yes. So with that said, it's the hour, it's the moment that everyone is waiting for the reason why you are all here, not hearing us drone on and congratulating each other and congratulating you. But we had to do that because this is an important part of how this continues. And it really is to acknowledge the people who worked so hard to make this moment, this time, this round unique for the businesses that are going through this experience. And I just have to note, we make it unique because every round, we do not rehash our PowerPoint. We create a new PowerPoint, new design. Hallie comes up with a new concept for each cohort. So we take pride in what we do. And this is the special moment for the 13 individuals who we are going to welcome and introduce to you. So with that said, Amanda and I are going to tag team, and we're going to read snippets of, or in some cases, all of the descriptions for the businesses, but you are about to see who is a part of this new cohort, Cohort 5. So imagine a drum roll, and we are starting off with Flowers by Alexis Hagens. Congratulations and welcome to Elevate. Alexis is a locally owned florist. She is the owner of Flowers by Alexis LLC, and it is a premier go-to florist in the district and beyond, offering the freshest flowers and most beautiful arrangements for every occasion. Flowers by Alexis LLC's designers use their creative talent to share a love of flowers through a great design, precision, attention to detail, and wonderful fresh flowers. And so we are delighted to have her as part of the program. Next.
Hello, everyone. We have Andre Price with Sustainable Facilities Management Services. He's a socially and economically disadvantaged woman-owned small business located in Washington, D.C. They provide full integrated holistic facilities management services to federal and local governments, commercial and industrial markets. Their green and sustainable operations and maintenance practices utilize policies, procedures, processes, and standards to increase the efficiencies with which resources, energy, water, and materials are used while reducing building impacts on human health and environment. Congratulations.
Change Bridge. We'd like to welcome Jamara Jones. She is the owner of Change Bridge, which is deeply committed to driving improvements in education, healthcare, and technology. They don't stop there. They're a team of dynamic experts in project management, technology, learning, and strategy, bring experiences across diverse industries. And so we are going to, I cannot read the bottom half of the slide, so I'm going to stop there. So we're going to keep it going.
We have Herman Wooden with Angel Transportation, is a certified business enterprise general contractor licensed in the District of Columbia. They specialize in all areas of construction management and a range of self-performed construction trade services. Thank you.
Great. Jaleesa Johnson. She is the founder of Virtual Emerging Technology Solutions. Virtual Emerging Technology Solutions LLC is a minority woman-owned information technology consulting firm specialized in formulating IT architecture solutions. VETs are experts in designing, implementing, and managing solutions engineering in relation to specific business problems. And so we want to welcome her, Jaleesa Johnson, to Elevate.
Hello, we have J.C. Burton with SRGE Construction. They are dedicated to building a more inclusive construction industry. Their services include providing access to resources, back office support, strategic guidance, estimating, technology procurement support, and compliance reporting. The SRGE Construction Accelerator employs cutting-edge technology that streamlines construction processes, expediting project timelines, and increasing overall efficiency. Congratulations and welcome.
Foundation Entertainment, Kamal Donaldell. He is the founder. His business was founded in 1998. FEAV FIVA is a certified business enterprise, or CBE. It's a minority-owned firm and it's a one-stop turnkey solution for their customers in audio, visual, and control systems needs. So he meets all of their controls and audio, visual, and control systems needs. His business, FIVA, designs and installs professional audio, video, and control systems for both small and large events and venues.
Mather Alalu is the founder of Marsam LLC. Marsam Solutions is a minority-certified, women-owned IT company specializing in AWS cloud computing, data architecture, and end-to-end IT solutions. They provide secure, scalable, and innovative technology solutions tailored to the needs of businesses and government agencies. Welcome.
Yes, welcome. Fantastic. So, Stuff Haulers, Rudolph Brown. Stuff Haulers is a passionate team of happy haulers and installers. I love that. Who are seriously, who take seriously their goal of helping their clients one truckload at a time. Their mission is to deliver customer excellent service utilizing sustainable practices to help reduce waste and help make the environment a better place. Welcome, Rudolph.
Regal Enterprises, the founder is Shanae Coley. Welcome and congratulations. At Regal Enterprise Home Improvement Company is a licensed general contractor specializing in residential interior and exterior remodeling. Their expertise is in the trades of roofing, kitchen remodeling, bathroom remodeling, siding, windows, and decks. Regal Enterprises' mission is to provide its customers with reliable services, employing high standards of value, quality, and professionalism. Congratulations.
Yes. Lightweight Technologies, Sherry Hooks. Lightweight technology enables businesses to stay competitive by providing the hardware and software and solutions needed to achieve optimal business performance. Welcome, Sherry.
Welcome, Tarsha Philibert with Liberty Procurement Solutions. Liberty Procurement specializes in providing office supplies, school products, furniture, and construction services tailored to the needs of government agencies. Liberty Procurement ensures that the services it provides are credible, fast, and affordable to support government organizations in their functioning. Congratulations.
Sustainable Facilities Management Services. Welcome, William McAfee, to ELEVATE Cohort V. He is part of the team with Andre Price. We read their description earlier, but I'll just read a snippet. The Sustainable Facilities Management Services is a socially and economically diverse women-owned small business located in Washington, D.C., and they provide fully integrated holistic facilities management services to federal and local government. They're part of a duo And I just wanted to make a note that William McAfee is one of the owners of the business as well. And so we are delighted to have you, William McAfee, in Cohort 5 again. Thank you. And I think that wraps up the Cohort 5, and we want to welcome them. And Vanessa and I will do what we normally do and formally inducting these 13 individuals into Elevate Cohort 5.
Someone took my gavel. But I'd planned to, hit the gavel. So let's pretend I have a gavel and say, welcome to.
Welcome. Congratulations. Well done, well done. So now we'd like to just transition so that everyone can meet the team that we will all be soaking up all the knowledge and information from over the next 3 months in the 8 sessions as part of this program. I always like to say sometimes my partner in crime, Dr. Ayman Tarabishi, I'm going to turn it over to him so that he can introduce Kathy Corman Fry, who I had the pleasure of meeting during our Elevate CEO breakfast, which we launched last year. And so she was dynamic, talking about networks. And so we're delighted networking. And so we're delighted to have her as part of the team again. I wanted just to echo that again. So Ayman?
Great. Thank you, Yvette. Again, as I always say, you are my partner in crime in this. And I want to, again, do a couple of things. First is thank Yvette for her remarkable leadership in this program. To get you all here tonight, Yvette and her team and the coalition do a lot of the heavy lifting. And I recognize this with the late emails I receive and the phone calls I receive. And when things get tough, she doubles down and triples down and goes for it. And that's why we're here today. So let's give Yvette really and her team a huge round of applause and congratulations, and things that pop up on the screen that go up and down. That's kind of exciting. I'm looking for like little fishies then and giraffes and stuff and pandas next. So thank you, Yvette. I also want to thank Dean Perry for her leadership and getting Elevate to GW and making it happen, right? And that takes vision, and that takes a lot of hard work. So and picking the right team members to come and execute it. So Dean Perry is one of the truest champions there, and I want to really recognize her for her amazing work. Thank you, Dean Perry. I want to also recognize all the sponsors and partners, and Dean Perry did an excellent job recognizing all of them, and Yvette and Steve as well. But I want to do a special thanks and heartfelt congratulations to all the previous cohorts that have been with us from the beginning that we learned from. So thank you, each cohort 1, 2, 3, and 4. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. I've grown because of you guys and everyone there that helps support us and make us better and better every year here. But now we're in Cohort 5. Now we're excited with Cohort 5. And I have to say, Elevate is soaring. And it is really soaring. And yet we are here and we're doing it the old-fashioned way. We do call interviews like it's 1999, Yvette, right? And we only need a dial-up phone and a cup of instant coffee. and we interview people like that, and so I'm excited the way we do it, and you guys come on the phone and you are energetic, and it's a happy Friday, happy Monday. It's just the energy comes there, and I'm always energized after talking to every single one of you. I think the best one is we had somebody interview us to DJing with music, and I was like, wow. Right? So we might get DJ music when we graduate here. So I really thank you. The hard work starts now. Now, as we are partners, we transition now to really hard work, a lot of deep conversations. And so this is now we're going to have 8 weeks of really hard work to really get us going here. But as the program goes, I am at your service. I am here to do what I have to do, which is kind of get you guys to the next level. That is my job, and I'll do my best to do it. But also, I need everybody to help us here. as we grow, as we change, we needed more support. So we brought in Sky Blanks that knew the program from the beginning, but we also brought in an amazing educator, a leader. She has presence, she has experience. She's been with GW for over 20 years. She's a dear colleague of mine in the department of management, and we are just excited to hear from her and all the things she brings in. She's running CFE now, the Center for Entrepreneurial Excellence, which is a partner in this program here. And as soon as we were transitioning, I said, I need her. And I asked Dean Perry, and she goes, absolutely. So with that, and I want to introduce my dear colleague and just a superstar, Kathy Corman-Fry. Thank you, Kathy, for being here. We're excited to see you here, and let's elevate. Kathy, I hand it over to you.
All right, it's great to meet everybody virtually. I can't see everyone who's on the webinar, but I know you're out there. Thanks for the intro. It's a very exciting program. The leadership's incredible. Last year, I just had the privilege of participating in that breakfast that Yvette was referring to. And you can just feel the energy in the room, but more than that, you can feel the community. And that's a big thing that we focus on at GW and in a lot of elite entrepreneurship groups around the world. It's mentorship, it's community. When you are at the top, it's lonely. Who do you go to? Who do you take your problems to? Everybody's bringing the problems to you. So it's really nice to see that built in, the enthusiasm of all the intros. I'm just happy to be a part of it. So thank you so much. I look forward to getting to know you all. I'm already stalking you online, looking up your different businesses, and it just sounds fabulous. Thank you for including me.
Iman, do you want to say anything else?
No, I'm going to give it back to you. That's it.
Okay, great. Thanks so much. So we are come to the end of our program tonight. We want to say thank you to our funders. Thank you, especially to GW School of Business, our coalition partners that are all here tonight and some who are not. We want to thank you to our guest speakers, both Sonia and Kimberly, and then, of course, our alumni. They've put their comments in the chat. Thank you for showing up. That really means a lot to me. It means a lot to the coalition. And then, of course, last but not least, is the team, the coalition team, Hallie, Raina, Steve, Phil, the entire team, Iris. Everyone played a part, identifying businesses, helping with all of the production and all the various elements of pulling this program together. So we look forward to seeing you later on this summer at the graduation. So mark your calendar for June the 25th. You'll get an announcement from us, of course, well in advance, but it will be a time again to come together as a community to celebrate. Thanks. And I will be calling on some of you. You'll be getting an email from you so that you can support us during some of the sessions over the next couple of weeks. So I'm hoping that you will reply back. So with that said, again, thank you to this new cohort. We're delighted to work with you, and I want to bid everyone a good evening. Thank you so much.